You know that little nod of frustration you get when you realize a subscription payment might have failed because maybe your card expired.
Oh, yeah. Or when you suddenly need to track down an invoice from, like, months ago. Oh,
Exactly. Feels like a digital scavenger hunt sometimes. We've all been there.
definitely.
Well, today we're taking a deep dive into something brand new from 4Geeks. It's designed to untangle those subscription headaches.
Right, it's their new customer portal.
Yeah. Think of it as putting you, the user, directly in control of your 4Geeks subscriptions, all in one, accessible place.
Exactly. We've been looking through the 4Geeks documentation on this, and what really stands out is how it kind of shifts the dynamic.
Shifts it how?
Well, it's less about having to go through support channels for, like, the routine stuff anymore.
Ah, okay.
This is much more of a self-service approach. It really puts you, the user, in charge.
So our mission today, basically, is to explore how this portal actually simplifies managing your subscriptions and what that means for, well, for you.
Precisely. Let's get into it.
Okay, so this self-service interface idea, what does that really look like in practice for you, the listener?
Well, the documentation really emphasizes direct control.
Right. So you can update your payment info, see exactly what you're subscribed to.
Grab any invoice you need and even cancel if necessary, all without, sending an email or waiting on hold.
It's described as a centralized location, and that really does seem to be the core benefit, doesn't it?
It is. All these key functions, things you used to have to maybe hunt for or ask for, are now integrated. One spot.
What's interesting there is the underlying idea, the principle of empowering the user.
Yeah, by providing this central hub, 4Geeks is basically giving you a transparent window into your account.
And the tools to make changes yourself on your own time.
Exactly. And it's not just about convenience, so that's huge. The documentation mentions that 4Geeks Payments generates a unique, secure URL for each customer.
Ah, so it's personalized access.
Personalized and secure, which highlights, I think, a commitment to keeping your information safe while still giving you access.
Okay, let's make this real. Paint a picture. Your credit card expires, happens all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Best of us.
In the past, that might mean your service gets cut off, then there's a scramble to update the details.
Right. A bit of a panic, maybe.
But with this new customer portal, the idea is you can just log in, update the payment method directly yourself.
And boom, seamless continuity of your 4Geeks services. No more worrying about those missed renewals.
Yeah, the documentation definitely highlights that as a key use case. It feels proactive, preventing disruption.
It does. And another really common scenario they cover is just wanting to check your plan.
Like, what am I actually paying for? When's the next bill? How much is it?
Exactly. Instead of digging through old confirmation emails or bank statements.
Which is a total pain.
Right. This information is just readily available in the portal. That kind of clarity helps with budgeting, just keeping track of things.
Okay, and what about invoices for anyone doing accounting or just wanting records?
Oh, this is huge. The invoice history feature sounds like a game changer for that.
So you can just access and download past invoices whenever.
That's what the docs say. It's like having your own dedicated digital file cabinet for your 4Geeks transactions. Saves a ton of time and effort, I'd imagine.
No doubt. No more emailing support asking for old invoices.
Absolutely. And then there's, well, the flip side, ending a subscription.
Right. Sometimes things change. You don't need a service anymore.
And the portal puts you in control of that process, too. You can start and confirm the cancellation right there.
Giving you the autonomy, I guess. Manage things based on your actual needs.
Exactly. It streamlines what can sometimes feel like a deliberately difficult process with some services.
Okay. So let's say you've clicked that unique link. You're in the portal. What are you actually looking at?
The documentation gives a pretty good breakdown. Visually, on the left, there's a subscription summary.
Okay, summary. What's in that?
The essentials at a glance. Your company info, they use Tech Solutions Inc. as an example. The total amount due, maybe $29.99 USD.
And the specific order, like what plan it is.
Yep, order details like monthly premium. There's even a little image for the subscription and a short description like renewable monthly subscription. Just quick orientation.
Got it. Left side, summary. What about the right?
Top right, you've got the current subscription details. This repeats some info but adds key details.
Like
Your specific subscription plan name again, the price and billing frequency, maybe that $29.99 USD per month, and crucially, the next review date.
Ah, so when it renews, like
Yeah.
your subscription renews on June 14, 2023, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And right there, very visible, is the cancel subscription button. No hiding it.
Good. Okay. Below that's still on the right.
Middle right is the payment method section. This shows your current card, usually the last 4 digits, the type, like Visa, and the expiry date, maybe expires along 2025.
I assume that's where you change it.
You got it. There's a prominent Edit Payment Method button right there. Makes it easy to find.
Makes sense. And the last bit.
Bottom right, invoice history.
Ah, the file cabinet we talked about.
Pretty much. It lists your past invoices, date, amount, payment status, like paid, and the plan name for that specific invoice, all laid out.
Okay, so the layout seems clear. Now, actually doing things. How does it work? Say I need to update my card.
Right. The documentation outlines it pretty simply. Step 1, click that Edit Payment Method button we mentioned.
Okay.
Step 2, enter your new card, details number, expiry, CVV, standard stuff.
MM?
Step 3, confirm the changes. That's it. Seems designed to be a quick, minimal fuss.
Nice. What about canceling? Similar process.
Seems like it. You click the Cancel Subscription button.
Which is clearly marked, you said.
Right. The docs mention you might get asked for a reason why you're canceling.
Which is fair enough. Good feedback for them.
Exactly. And then you just confirm the cancellation. Done.
And getting those invoices, if I need a PDF from last year.
You just head to that invoice history section at the bottom right.
Okay.
The documentation says you just click on whichever invoice you need from the list.
And then I can view it or download it.
That's the idea. Direct access, no need to go through support hoops for basic billing info.
So when we kind of step back and look at this whole customer portal, it really feels like the main focus is giving you, the customer, way more direct control, more autonomy over your 4Geek stuff.
I agree. It pulls all those essential management tools into one place, one interface that seems pretty easy to navigate.
And the goal is just a more convenient, more transparent experience overall, right?
Absolutely. Effortless updates for payments, staying informed about your plan, easy access to billing history, and handling cancellations yourself.
It really does seem like a significant step towards making that whole admin side of online services less of a chore.
It simplifies those things we often overlook, but are actually pretty important.
Yeah. So here's maybe a thought to leave folks with. How does having this level of immediate control and transparency over your subscriptions, how does that maybe reshape your relationship with the companies providing those services?
Interesting question. Does it build more trust, make you feel more empowered as a user?
Could do. Something to think about.
Yep.
We definitely encourage listeners to check out the new 4Geeks customer portal if they use their services. See for yourself how it works.
Yeah, explore it. See how it might streamline things for you.